Screw everyone else who's trying to tell you how to live your life. Only person that decides how your story goes is you. Here is something I strongly believe in. I feel like everyone has something predestined here for them. A certain plot in this reality for them. Or in some people's words, quote unquote, God's plan. Stupid plan, by the way. But yeah, everyone here has a plot. Most don't know they can change it, so that's why they end up following it for the rest of their lives. Some people are just predestined to have it good since birth, but there's people like us who have to create our own luck. I'm going to use me as an example. This reality, this reality's plot for me was to be this good guy since birth. A person who does good, doesn't get in any trouble. A person who, despite comes up short in life, is still willing to go and not be angry at the world. What do I have to say to that? Hell no. I've been down this path before, and I'm telling you, it was a fucking disaster. The thing that was super messed up was the fact that I didn't know about shifting yet during the time. And during this time was when I needed it the most. There was a point in my life where I experienced spiritual foolishness, constantly thinking I had to give all my glory to God. I think this was His plan all along because I used to be a believer in Jesus. Then I found out nothing was changing for me, despite me trying to put in the work. I would get the same shortcomings. Every time I tried to manifest stuff in my life, this clown would give it to someone else. Ironically, those people that freaking God gave my manifestations to are his weirdo followers. This was when I told myself, nah, I gotta take my own life back. This was when I said, fuck you to the stupid CR plot and decided I was gonna rebel. I know about shifting, I have power, I cannot allow this to just keep happening. That's when I decided to follow my heart. Made my DR script, decided which reality I want to shift to relive my youth properly this time. Started my YouTube channel, and everything. This all happened since last year. Now, guess what? I was rewarded for it. I have over 765 amazing subscribers, shifting experiences, spiritual experiences, and overall, I've just become a more high vibrational and more spiritually awakened person. However, the plot was still kind of there. My SP refused to ever make me her SO during the time she was in my life, and constantly tried to make me the good guy cuck friend who's always gonna stay no matter what. Nope. I became the anti-hero and constantly threw truth bombs everywhere. Outside of my YouTube channel, I also do this on Snapchat and on Instagram as well. She constantly always viewed me. No, she constantly always viewed my stories, and even during all of our conversations, I vented to her about things I did not like, unapologetically. I had evolved, and as a reward, my momentum was going up. But still, man, she decided to go with the stupid CR plot of how my life was quote unquote supposed to be, and not see things from my vision, man. What can my vision be the goddamn main focus for once, bro? Like, fuck that shit. I even said that as well, like, during the time when her and I used to be friends. I'm very edgy, but at the same time, I'm very charismatic and entertaining. But yeah, I would consider myself a very edgy guy, though. However, to become all those things, I had to create it all myself. I bet you if I was still that same good guy, she would have never cut me off, and to this day, we still be friends. and she would once again make me nothing more than a supporting cast in her love life. More than She made me the supporting cast in her love life than the actual main thing, which is what I am. I am the goddamn main thing. Yeah, which, I'm actually glad, like, I have found shifting now, so that way I don't got to, identify with it if I don't want to. I can just shift to my DR, like, where things went differently. Even better. As kids as well. So we'll actually both, grow up for the rest of our teenage. We'll actually, grow up together for the rest of our teenage years there. But yeah, instead of, going with it, of course, going with what originally was supposed to happen, I decided to bet on myself. The thing is, her fake BF is a God-fearing man. For sure, God did this. God did this to spite me or some shit for being myself, for not following his dumbass plan. Wouldn't be surprised since he did flood the earth for people not believing in him, and has killed children as well, which is just sick. I rebelled to live life my way, and once again, he threw a tantrum. Don't blame Lucifer. Lucifer wouldn't do this. Lucifer at least rewards the unfortunate and helpless. I'm not even a full saying this, that's the thing. Bro, this is just one out of many examples. I've had relationships with my family conflicted, and we used to be at each other's throats all the time. We used to always be at each other's throats, arguing, under God's watch. It's not a coincidence at all that after I used a Lucifer blessing subliminal, somehow all of our issues were fixed. I've lightened up on them since. And yeah. Now they're really calm now, and they're really calm and actually really nice. After I used that Lucifer blessing subliminal, man, that's no coincidence. Not only that, under Lucifer's watch, I've never had to pick myself back up. I've never fall off in the first place. Where God gives me long, unneeded adversity. Adversity that's all just quantity, no quality. For this one, man, I mainly give credit to shifting, but Lucifer helped too. For everyone who wants to say, just shift to your DR yourself and manifest by yourself. Yes, you are correct, but everyone who's spiritual has entities they talk to, whether if that be spirit guides or anything from the spiritual realm. Only people I can give a hall pass to for not doing it are atheists. But if you're spiritual and say you don't talk to entities or spirit guides, you're lying. Being objective, not all of them will have your best interests, but your intuition will, will know who does and who doesn't. The thing with this channel is it's all about opening your eyes, not following a distorted view or way that isn't going to age well. I'm not a full saying this, but however, I have to defend him. I don't go to the extremes like atheists would, but I am pro Satan. Because you know how atheists are, by the way, it's just stupid. They too are also a cult, but it's basically the opposite, of Christians, basically. That's why, I don't identify with either. I don't identify, as an atheist or Christian, none of that shit. I'm just spiritual, but I am pro Satan. That's for sure. I despise God a ton. Let's go to our DR, guys. Live the life we all deserve. That's it, I'm out.